should keep this, just in case. Yeah, nice. It's really a troll. 100 reputation. Nice, 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 nice. Noise. Halfback. Accept the sacred flame. What?
Where would you like to fly to? Taboo.
Oh. Oh. Ay, 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 ay. Oh yeah. I have to turn this in actually. Only 20 quests is so bad actually. Yeah, maybe abandon this quest actually. This is something I should turn into. That's for later on. This gives a nice wand. Yeah, I kinda can't. Yeah, this is done. This is something I will turn in right now. I'm not so sure. That is a good question, Vayan. Didn't really thought about this. I just wanted to have, I play by myself almost all the time. Like I play a lot by myself. And I don't know. There was like a time where I didn't really feel like working. I have a lot of money on my bank account. Don't really have to work right now. And I just wanted to do something that is fun, And then I started making some YouTube videos. I did that before. But I mean I love Battle Brothers. Yeah, and then I just did that, and then I was just like trying out how is it actually to stream. No, I'm always interested in how certain things work. You know, if you see like a streamer, he has like 1,000 views or something like this. I always wanted to know how this feels to be streaming, what this actually means, right? Like the feeling of being a streamer or streaming to other people. And it's way more exhausting than I ever thought. Like, especially when you're not like, because normally when you play, you just play, you know, and then you're just chilling, right? You just play your game, you just relax. It's like some sort of like relaxation, some sort of, you know, chill modus, kind of. But when you stream that, it's basically never the case, you know? You always blink every couple of seconds to the chat, for example, and you always have like a certain posture that you never have when you would just play, when you just play by yourself, right? This comes with time, probably, right? But for me, this is like, I don't know. In the beginning, this was terrible. Oh, you used to stream? Yeah, the problem is if you stream that long, this kind of sounds crazy, and then maybe some people will look into your stream, but especially WoW streams, they're interesting because a lot of people are there and a lot of people just talk shit, you know, or this is funny, or there's like a competition or some sort of like event, you know, Guzu for example, or Asmongold or something. Because there are so many people, that is the reason it's interesting, and then because of the donation people send. But if you're just here and you just game basically, and especially if you play for, I don't know, let's say 10 hour plus, you don't really have energy. Like, I sometimes don't really know what to say. I don't know. I just comment what I sometimes do, and there are some people that say that they just really like some videos that I do and the way I comment, and this is like a gift or something. I have no idea what they mean actually. And when I do this while I'm streaming, I can't really, I don't know. This is different. It's kind of hard to explain. But this is just the way I think. I think in goals, in projects, in progress to like a certain new point, kind of, if this makes any sense at all. The sacred flame. I think I should turn on the Elder Crown first. No, I shouldn't. And then I sometimes think, yeah, is this even...
Centaur in the Thousand Needles.
I don't know, I think sometimes certain streams, it's not that it is absolutely crazy entertaining. That's actually not how those streams work at all. It's just, there's like, I don't know, 200 people or something, and the dude is just playing and then just commenting sometimes and is reading some sort of like, yeah, messages from the chat, and that's it. And people are happy, so this is for me very hard to understand how this works, because it doesn't make sense if you really look at it, right? Because what maybe works for me wouldn't work for somebody else, and vice versa. If this, yeah, this is very strange sometimes. Yeah, and especially if you look at some people, like the biggest section in Twitch is just chatting, right? And I saw this in like in a lot of other streams, like Trillebaton. I'm not sure if you know him. This is like a retail streamer. He streams retail. He does PvP a lot. He has like in every class, gladiator and stuff. And I sometimes just like watching him. I think he's like a cool dude, right? But when he does his PvP, there's like, let's say 400 or 500 people. But the second he starts reacting to stuff, just watching some stupid shows. I don't know, like Gordon Ramsay or whatever. This number doubles, and he's just sitting there and watches. I don't know why this is so entertaining for people. I kind of get it because this feels kind of cool, but then why is this such a crazy magnet? And there are certain streamers that they do basically only that, like Asmongold, for example. He only reacts basically. You see sometimes a reaction from another person from him, and then he streams that. And you think like, are you fucking serious? I just try to make sense of this, and I'm pumping some money into making the stream just look better, you know, having cool pictures and animated pictures when I do like, you know, have like a short break and stuff. This is stuff that I could do, but yeah, I'm not sure what to do afterward. Light to Camp Torayo. I can just use my Hearthstone. I'm not sure. I would love to have this as a job, but I mean, it has to pay the bills to some degree, right? I'm not sure if this is even like possible. Possible to a sense where you could say, you know what, I make YouTube stuff and I stream and I can pay the bills and I earn as much money as I would earn with my job that I studied for, right? That would be the same. I would be cool with that. But the problem is in the beginning, even like this 16 hours that I stream now, this is what I do every day. Like the last 5 weeks, I'm not kidding you, I am making videos and editing for 16 to 18 hours a day, every day, without a break. So this is not like something crazy. This is just like a normal day at the office, basically. And you don't even get 1 cent from this. Like nothing. And yeah. I mean, I think this is kind of normal to some degree. But it's kind of crazy when you think about that. Imagine you would just work as a McDonald's employee at the same time. You would earn so much more money. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm cool with that, but it's... I think it's like 10 times worse if you switch games, right? And even though I like certain games a lot, I don't really play a game all the time. Because when I play, then I play, I don't know, 10 hours a day or something. And this is... I can't play Battle Brothers for 10 hours a day. I mean, I can, but not every day. I basically did that for, I don't know, 3 weeks or something. And again, don't get me wrong, I absolutely love Battle Brothers. And I will play 100% at some point in the future again. But I don't know. I kind of need always some sort of goal, like something I want to achieve, something I want to do. If that is not the case at all, like I play so long. I mean, I'm over 40 years old, right? I'm playing games. I started playing games when I was, I don't know, how old was I? I think like 5, 6 years old, where I got my first NES with like California games and World Cup. I need something, like I need a reason to play something, if this makes sense, and it has to be. It shouldn't be too easy. Like there has to be something on the lines, or the game has to be very hard, very challenging. If I know I beat this game, it just takes some time, then I'm instantly not interested. That's the reason I can't play retail, basically. Because it's just, there's no challenge at all, I feel. If this makes any sense at all. Yeah, I abandoned this fucking quest. Alright, I think I have everything. I mean, why do we play Battle Brothers, right? Not many people play this game, actually. There was a time where a lot of people played it, but if you turn up the difficulty to max, like, who is willing to suffer through that? There are not many people. And then it's like a thing when you do like content for Battle Brothers. You can, I don't know. I don't think my videos are particularly great or something, but yeah. You make a build guide and then you get like 50 views, you know, in like 1 week or something. You just say, yeah, okay, I mean. Sadly, not a lot of people play Battle Brothers or are interested in content for this, but very sadly. Yeah, I want to have this and I want to have this. Chonk, chonk. Oh, curse of weakness. This is maybe a curse I want to have, but not weakness. Drain life. Rank 2. And then Hellstone. Yes, 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 yes. Nice, the big one. Or the bigger one. I basically play only games that I know for years now. Probably when the time is over and I don't play World of Warcraft, or like for some time I have like a small break, I'll probably play Bannerlord 2 again. Try out a new, you know, a new idea or something. Or I play a round of Stone Shard and I actually try to do this permadeath run that I never tried. I think this is fucking scary. This game is crazy. You ever play Stone Shard? This game is absolutely insane. No. I got the succubus. Very nice. That's a cool pet. I got skills already for her? Consuming Shadow, it should be the next row. Suffering is still Void Walker. Suffering. Lash of Pain 2. 28. What did I get at 24? What was it? Within Kiss? You don't need this. You don't even want this. And Seduction, you don't want it too. Why wanted I wait until, I don't know. No, I don't need this. Soul Shard back. Fuck off. Yeah, whatever.
Dabu.
But that's a good, this was a very good question, Bayan, actually. I don't know. I have actually no idea. I think one big problem I have with the whole situation, if you really have like a specific goal, and I mean, I'm working on this basically every day, right? I wake up, then I take like 10-15 minutes to get awake, and then I'm sitting on front of my desk and play or edit, not play, edit. I mean, tomorrow when I wake up, I will have like 5.5 videos for VODs and stuff. I have to make like a thumbnail and stuff like that, so this just never stops. I'm constantly in contact with people who make like, you know, the logo and animations and stuff like that. But when all this is done, I don't know. I should, but I don't. Why did you stop streaming? What happened? What I think, but I don't know if that is actually the case. If there's like some sort of... There's no way I get this right. Some sort of... Can't even think again. Expectations about streaming? I think that then there is just no way I get this Zeppelin that you can keep up, I feel. I think the people who really got something out of streaming and they actually stream for a living now, there's no way I got this thing. Crazy. They just streamed because it was fun for them. I think it's okay to try stuff out. You don't need to know everything. I stopped because it consumed too much time. We started to earn money early on, like a month, 300 euros. I mean, this is something, right? But it was just too much work and too little of personal life. Yeah. This is my big problem with streaming. You could basically stream every time or edit videos or whatever, right? You always, there's no like a specific time when you have to do that. And then you could. And you kind of should, actually. And therefore you just spend every waking second with this, you know. There's like some things I just said, you know, like Muay Thai, for example. I have like two times a week Muay Thai training. I will go there. I don't care, right? Yeah, this kind of makes sense. This absolutely makes sense. I think if you're at the level of like, let's say Guzu, for example, then that wouldn't be necessary. He can stream 5 times a week for like 6 hours and he's Gucci, right? He makes tons of money, right? It's fine. I don't know. I always think that a lot of streamers, they're not that, I don't know. They don't do something absolutely crazy amazing all the time. Not at all. It's just that if you have a lot of viewers, you get more views. It is basically like that. Yes. Yeah, but you need to get there. But how do you get there? I mean, just being online and playing is probably not the way to go. I think. I just think that at some point, if you stream so much, you're just not. It sounds ridiculous, but you basically you basically have to anticipate when somebody comes in. You know, and maybe having a camera on does something. I don't know. I don't care about this. For example, if I watch a stream, I don't care if the person has a camera or not. I don't mind. Is it? I don't know. Maybe.
I am forsaken.
Be quick about your business.
Lie to the publisher.
Trust
Are you fucking serious, man? I can't. Yeah, I accept the Book of Ur now. Something into bank?
Exactly what you need.
This maybe.
Beware the living.
Yeah, it's something I read about. It's like some sort of like parasocial.
How may I be of service?
I don't know. Parasocial interaction or connection or something like this. Well, there are some streamers, they have 10, 20,000 views and they don't have a camera. So, I don't know. How much DPS has the best wand here? 17.6? Yeah, mine has that too. I ran to the wrong person. Fuck. Come on. And then there's the next problem. Yeah, it's probably because they were successful before that. Yeah, I could do that actually. Great idea.
How may I be of service?
I only have great ideas. I mean, yeah, sure. Oh, somebody died in Skyrock to Gazos. Never saw that before, right? I'm basically just trying out if this has like any chance at all. I mean, you have to be a certain character to be interesting to some people, right? Or to more than just some people. Because I sometimes see that I have like 4 or 5 viewers and then I don't know, after like 2 minutes they're gone. Just is it because I don't know, I didn't do anything entertaining for like 2 minutes, or is it just they don't like my voice? It's just I don't know. I think it's very hard to improve on stuff like that because nobody tells you anything. People are just away then, right? Yeah, I could play a role basically. Like being angry all the time. No, I would just laugh my ass off. This will not work. Like what Doctor Disrespect did was absolutely genius, right? He just plays a character everyone loves to some degree. But what did you stream actually? Oh, okay, interesting. I think I just like games that are just weird. I think World of Warcraft is like the game that is the most popular of the games that I like. And in comparison to other games, WoW isn't that crazy anymore. Not even close. Yeah, this is what I did in the beginning. When I did my first YouTube channel, I made WoW videos in German, like guides and stuff, right? Like very basic things. And I did this in German, and that wasn't a good idea. You barely get any views because, I mean, even though English is not the most spoken language, is way more than German, right? Yeah, this is pretty bad. That must have sucked a lot. It feels like all for nothing, right? I think for myself, yeah, of course. I mean, if you talk English all the time. Because my girlfriend is not English too, you know, like I'm talking way more English than German, like way more. I think that I could see myself having success on YouTube to some degree, like some sort of like side hustle, right? That you do some, maybe one video, 2 videos a week or something like that. I could see myself having that. That could work, I feel. But streaming is just so different. And then again, I think if there would be like, let's say 100 people, right? And a couple of them would chat and they would post memes and ask funny questions. I think that could be entertaining and funny, right? Because when I talk to friends or my girlfriend, I am normally the person who makes like the, and it maybe sound weird, but I can be very funny, I feel. Especially when I just forget that somebody's listening, just, you know, being goofy and stuff. But this rarely happens if you're just by yourself here, right? I mean, it makes kind of sense. Hard to explain, actually.
The Royal Apothecary Society is under extreme pressure from the Dark Lady to develop a new plague. We are working diligently.
I'm not doing
and have made
Baron's
much
Peril?
progress.
Why not?
It is our belief that the success will be achieved much faster if we share information amongst the society.
I
For
should
that
do
reason,
this.
I want you to deliver my latest findings to Apothecary Leiden in Terran Mill, a small town nestled in the Hillsbrad foothills. The journey will be a long one. Head south and stick to the roads. Follow the signs closely. Arthas's numbers are overwhelming, but with a
It
new
depends,
plague, we
right?
could eradicate both the scourge on
I always
and
have a
the
question
human
of
infestation
what
once
can
and
I
for
say
all.
to myself?
My studies have proven
Just-
that spider blood
just
combined with the
verbalizing
toxin
what you
derived
do,
from a grizzled bear heart
you know?
results in a deadly elixir. Collect samples from the spiders in the skittering dark to the northwest. And from
Do I
the
get too
bears
many
roving
quests? I
throughout
think I do,
Silverwood
yeah.
Forest. Deliver the reagents to Master Apothecary Farinell of the I have received in preparation.
And for me, the biggest deal is actually just having the energy to do that all the time. I think this is so draining. It's crazy. I mean, sure, today is a specific day for that, right? Almost 16 hours, but it's just... Yeah, of course, you have to get used to that. But I don't think, for me, the biggest problem is not actually the talking. It's my voice is cracking, right? I get tired from this. It is more like the actual talking, you know, if this makes any sense at all. Maybe I should start talking in certain ways, like talking, talking in a with a certain how do I say this, purpose. But then I'm just leveling, right? My main purpose is leveling and not dying like an idiot. So yes. Today, I'm doing this in between, like commenting what I do and why, but I feel that almost everybody already know why you do certain things. Even being level 22 isn't enough to get people in here, right? And then there was like the big question, hey, maybe I should play Alliance because it's like 70% Alliance and 30% Horde. So there will be more Alliance players. And the server where Alliance is, there's just like more people. But then I thought, yeah, but I play Horde. You know, that's my thing. I don't know. I think there's just like certain things you just can't know for sure. Yeah, 100%. But then again, doing this and then sitting here alone by yourself for, I don't know, an hour straight is just like a different story, right? It's just so different. If I would just play, I'm very quiet. I'm just sitting, relaxing, and play. Like there's 1 million things that happen in my head, and all the things I'm thinking about and stuff, but I don't verbalize this like ever. I'm actually not a person who talks much. Like generally speaking, not much. To certain topics, yes, but they don't have anything to do with gaming. Like at all. I mean, if you would start talking about personal development and depression and curing this, and I could talk for hours, like for days. Not sure if this is actually true. How the fuck do I explain this? There are certain types when you're a social worker. I'm the type who says, I tell you what you have to do. This is most of the time some things you already know, and I'm just telling you this so you just fucking start, right? I'm that type of person. I have a lot of experience when it comes to that. Like just to explain what I mean. I was depressed my entire life, right? It took me like 20 years to get over this, but I did this just by myself basically. Understanding, reading, watching videos and something like this. That is the reason I have a very good understanding about how all those things work and how you get actually over something like this. Yeah. And when I'm environment with like teenagers or something, or just like people who actually listen, really want to help, like I'm very good at this, like very good. Everybody tells me that. Like, every superior I had, they always say that this is like, I don't know. There's like teenagers, they don't talk to anybody, and you talk to them for like half an hour, and then they start to go to school again and stuff like that. I mean, what the fuck? Yeah, it is. It's like, how do I say this? There's not that many male social workers. Like the ratio is like 1 man on like 10 women or something like this, kind of. Even when I studied, it was like often the time we had like a seminar. There were like 50 people and there were like 3 dudes or something, right? I mean, that's basically my job. It's hard to implement when you stream, right? Can't just predict, hey, you must be depressed, right? And therefore, it is different. It's hard to explain. But I'm actually really good at this. I have a lot of knowledge. I'm even writing a book about this, so it's not like just like, oh, no. I heard something. I don't think so, because most troubled teenagers are male. And they're troubled because they don't have like, they never had like a decent father figure. And as a male social worker, especially when you're a bit older, you kind of the replacement for them. That has a very crazy impact on some. Like, sometimes they're out of the group where I worked for like half a year, and then they just coming back and back just to spend time with me. You know, it's just, this is very, very crazy. Like, they crave this like nothing else. Yeah, and a lot of young men, they just need a, how do I say this? I don't wanna this to sound like more sad than it actually is, but they just need a male, like an adult male man that is not a complete piece of shit and selfish, right? It has like some encouraging words. That's all, basically. This is all what you have to do. It's not even a role model. I'm not like somebody who is super successful, has like millions of money. Like, that's not how this is at all. It's more about behavior. I mean, you could say role model to some degree, I feel. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, sure. It's a way of how you carry yourself. I have very strong boundaries when it comes to my behavior and what I tolerate and what not. Like, very strong boundaries. Especially when it comes to friends and, you know, women. I'm very picky. Yeah, maybe those are the right values. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that is what you could say, that this is like, generally speaking, true. For me, it's just I just don't tolerate a lot of things that I don't want. But they all have their purpose and reasoning why that is the case. And this is I even tried to explain this because you had to write a very big report about your work in social fields in the beginning, like the first 12 months. You basically have to write a very big report and explain certain things, right? I even tried to explain this in this report. I couldn't. Something I do unconsciously has a very strong impact on teenagers, especially young men. Something what I do is just, I don't know, does something, and I can't explain what it is. I only can guess. I don't know. I just have no idea. I don't know. Holy shit, man. The running drives me insane.
And pay attention, adventurer. I was sent to this position in order to survey the town of Hillsbrad. My mission is one of reconnaissance. It is imperative that you send word to high exec.
Ugh. Level 25. Yeah, I think I will hit level 24 here before I go back. Then while I'm here, I will do Shadowfang Keep. Yep. There's just nobody here. Normally this is like all dead, like 24/7. I was thinking about combining personal development and self-help with gaming, and it kind of makes sense actually. There's one person who does that. His name is like Healthy Gamer GG or something. He's like a psychologist. He blew up like crazy. Why are you so... Because a lot of gamers, they game way too much. I had this idea to do that, and was actually I actually have some videos on YouTube. I have a channel actually. I have more than one channel, but and yeah, then I did this a couple of times, a couple of videos, and I wanted to do that, and then I saw Healthy Gamer, and this was this like, I don't know. He blew up so crazy. It's like, I don't know. I had the same idea, but I was too late. But of course, I mean, I'm not a psychologist, right? This is I think another very big problem. This is a big problem that I have with my book too. No one will probably buy this, even though I think this is the best book you could read, or the best advice you could read if you depressed or have like severe depression. Nothing really helps, or you don't have a way of having like a therapist or something. I know this stuff works. I'm 1,000,000% sure, and there are a lot of reasons why this stuff works. I mean, I tested that myself. And when it comes to stuff like that, being depressed and how this works and what you can actually have to do to unravel all of that, humans are not really different. We are the fucking same. We have the same symptoms, the same behavior. There are basically the same reasons why this is happening, right? We are the same. What works for me will work for basically everybody. Sure, maybe certain ways don't appeal to others in the same way than others, right? Sure, this could be the case, but we're actually not that different. Like, at all. Yeah, it was like, yeah. At this time, I was really interested in doing that, and then I did some videos, and my channel is like Strangers Care. And I did some self-help stuff. I just tried out what is like the best setup and stuff. I want to combine this, then with the gaming, and then creating some sort of like, I don't know, help organization to some degree. I had a lot of ideas, but that was again too late.
Is ripe for attack. We can carry out our plan of destruction now. Very Mathras will be pleased.
Stand at attention while addressing me, adventurer. I am under direct command of Varimathras. We are to quell the human infestation until our apothecaries can develop.
I mean, he's a cool guy.
Our information leads us to believe
he's very dedicated.
Is vulnerable to attack.
Me.
I mean, when this is true, what he says, like the way he studied, that was fucking crazy.
A note from Zama. Her needs must be great to send word from so far. Let us see what she says. Ah, splendid. I know exactly what to do. I will create a toxin to bleed the
I think he deserves his success. And he does like the same, right? He streams maybe once a week or something. That's it.
Innocence, a difficult ingredient to obtain. Fortunately, the Syndicate, a group of human brigands in this area, employ shadow mages.
Oh yeah, flight point,
and
right?
Those mages collect innocent blood for their own unsavory purposes. You can find the Syndicate shadow mages in Durnholder Keep to the southeast.
Most excellent. Apothecary Renferrel has
I value 3 stamina more than all the spirit and
Oh, adventurer. The flowers
leather working, tailoring, red wound bag. Fuck that shit.
I can't help but to wallow in the misery of it all. Ah, another.
Fuck. We have to cancel this. Yeah, fuck that. Who needs a Void Walker anyways? Nobody.
Rest your weary bones for a spell.
Alright.
Victory for Sylvanas.
I will summon my imp now, and then I think I will start playing 16 hours and 10 minutes. I will be waking up at 7 AM probably. We'll chill out like a couple of minutes. Stand up, stretch out my legs a little bit. Oh. But anyways, thanks for spending time here, It was kind of cool to talk about those things. Very interesting. Yeah, very interesting. I will be here tomorrow, 7 AM. Yeah, anytime. Thanks. And yeah. I hope I see you tomorrow again or later. Have a good day and yeah, have fun whatever you do. I think you play Ark, right? Good night. Take care.